How long is it going?
Hit the button.
Yeah, hit it.
Sweet. Here we go. Beer testing. Endeavour. Vintage beer, reserve amber ale. Australian beer. 5.2%. Let's give that a crack. Lovely colour. Look at the head on that. Lovely. Pete's going to give me a taste comparison. Alright Pete, get into that. Tell me what you think of that, buddy. Cheers, me mate.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, that's easy to drink. That's lovely, isn't it? What do you think of that?
Very, very malty and
Complex malted barley, it says. You're right onto it. Good pick. Very malty. I love malty beers more than hoppy. That's lovely, isn't it? Gorgeous.
yeah.
How does that compare to some of the beers we've had overseas? It's a bit like, it's a kick-ass, like an English ale, but even better, maybe.
This kind of beer you wouldn't expect to drink too much in the Asian countries,
No.
where I've frequented quite a bit in the past 20 years.
Well, that's...
More kind of mainland Europe kind of area, I think, for this kind of beer. It's probably a beer that's conducive to a bit of a cooler climate.
Yeah, you could drink that in winter in New Zealand if you wanted, if you could find it there. Anyway, we're going to try this one as well. It's broadside, commemorating the Battle of Sole Bay, 1672.
You wolf that one down pretty quick.
We're not fucking around here today. We're going to tell some travel stories. We've been eluding the fact, but we're not. 6.3%.
Wow.
This is an English beer, I'm guessing.
Can't really fucking see
Where the
if you
fuck's it from?
It's a big bottle.
Oh, it's a huge but Burton-on-Trent. Yeah, it's English.
I'll pick
Cracked
the
too
bottle tops
well.
up later.
How's your beer going? You drop that in your black guts. We'll get on to the next one. Oh, a bit of colour to this.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck me, look at that. That's lovely colour. 6.3%. Pete's not ready for the next one, but so what do you think, Pete? In Thailand, we drink all light beers. We're never drinking dark beers in Thailand.
No dark beers in Thailand. A lot of
The
light
closest thing you'd get there would be the Lao Stout, or the Lao Dark beer. Is it beer Lao?
stuff. Yeah, beer Lao. They only do one beer in Lao, and that's the beer Lao.
And they do it dark,
They do it darks.
and that's lovely. But that's about all you get in Asia. We're
It's
going to Japan.
probably a typical communist country where they're not as liberal as Thailand. Yeah, there's only really one beer you can drink in Laos, and it's not a bad thing because the beer Laos is pretty spot on.
Yeah, I like beer Lao. But this is completely different to this. This isn't half as malty, but it's got the colour that you'd think this would be kick-ass, and the percentage of alcohol, but this actually tastes better. That tastes better, I reckon. That's a really 2013 harvest. Let's have a quick crack here. An unfiltered Australian amber ale using 2013 harvested Gardner malted barley with 2013 harvested Topaz and Ella hops. Fucking gorgeous. That's lovely.
And where did you hunt these down?
Oh, that's Dan Murphy's. They'll carry these in Baronia. They had them today. I just whipped down there and grabbed a couple.
And what do they retail for?
This one's about $3 a bottle. This one was maybe $5.
So fairly reasonably priced.
Not bad for 6.3%, and this one's 5.2. That's pretty good. I reckon that's cheap. $3. That's a good beer. But you know, you go to Europe and they've got beers for $2, and they'll blow that away. But that's in Europe, and you buy them here, they're $7 a fucking throw. Fuck that. So you got to look for your good Australian sort of local good beers, and that's one of them. The other one being Little Elf Porter, which I love.
I'll do the camera work next.
No, I've no more fucking drink.
All right. Well, that's that's the Broadside and the Endeavour beer tasting. We never got to talk any travel stories again.
What we're going to do that next time.
Okay.
You going to try that one or?
Yeah. What do you reckon on that one? Give it a try.
Oh, geez, that's different. Got a
Really interesting, isn't it? An interesting flavour.
it's got kind of a fruity.
English ale flavour at the
fruit.
back or something. There's
Big
some.
fruit kind of flavour hit.
It's not as malty as the other one, but it is quite malty.
It's got a lot more.
Broadside is brewed to commemorate the Battle of Sole Bay, the fierce battle fought against the Dutch Republic in 1672 off the Suffolk coast. The English fleet was moored in Southwold with Admiral Edward Montague and most of his sailors drinking in local alehouses when called to action. This dark ruby red beer is full of fruitcake flavours. Well picked. Fruity. You got it. All right, fellas. Well, we might leave it with that and come back with Trev's travel tales in a minute. We'll go and get a couple more beers and we'll tell some travel tales, maybe. Fuck it, the beer's going down well. Cheers, bud.